That first Monday of the year. What we gonna do with it though? Let us see here. Let us see here. Just wanted to start the show to let you guys know I'm there. I'm here with you. I am here with you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yo, guess what? Guess what this week is? It's the first full week of the year. Wonder what we're gonna do with it. What are you gonna do with it? It is time for us to gather as one and find out exactly why. I am over here in love with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You know what that means? That means every day I wake up and I have an interview. You know who I have an interview with? Life. And you know why? Hold on. Good morning. We're going to start this morning, episode 20 of the Cymarshall Law Show, January 4th, 2021. I'd like to thank y'all for joining me again. This is actually our first full week of the year, and I am pretty excited about what's about to happen in 2021. And I hope you guys are excited too. Yo, I had a long weekend, I'm going to be honest, and I am full of it. I was going to say full of creativity, but on some perfectly shit. This is where I want it to be.
Living off borrowed time, the clock tick faster. That'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick Dastardly and Muttley with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix master. ICE Cole, nice to be old. Y2G Steve twice to threefold. He sold scrolls, low and behold. Know who's the illest ever, like the greatest story told. Keep your glory golden glitter. For half of his niggas to take him out the picture. The other half is rich and it don't mean shit to. Villain a mixture between both with a twist of liquor chasing with more beer. Tasting like truth for dear. When he at the mic, it's like the place get like, oh yeah. It's like they know what's about to happen. Just keep your eye out like eye capping. Is he still a fly guy clapping if nobody ain't hear it? And can they testify from in the spirit? And living the true gods. Giving y'all nothing but the liquor. Like two broads, got more lyrics than the church got ooh lords. And he hold the mic in your attention like two swords. Or you the one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it. Yeah, it's like the end to the means. Fuck type of message that sends to the fiends. That's why he bring his own needles and get more cheese than Doritos, Cheetos or Fritos. Slip like Freudian, your first and last step to playing yourself like accordion. When he at the mic, you don't go next. Leaving pussycats like why hoes need Protex. Exercise index won't need Bowflex and won't take the one with no skinny legs like Joe Tex.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the late great MF Doom. We're gonna talk about Doom in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
First, we're going to play some Doom joints, you know what I'm saying? Some of my favorites.
hold one like he hold an old gun, like he hold a microphone and stole the show for fun. Or a foe for ransom. Flows is handsome, always in tandem, anthem, random, tantrum, phantom of the grand old Opry. Ask the dumb hottie, mask, pump shoddy, somebody stop me. On they come sloppy on a retarded hard copy. After rockin' parties, either party in a jalopy. Watch the drop top poppy, known as the grimy, limey, slimy, try me, blimey. Simply smashing in a fashion that's timely. Mad villain dashing in a beat rhyme crime spree. We rock the house like rock and roll. Got more soul than a sock with a hole. Set the stage with a goal. To have the game locked in a cage, getting shocked with a pole. Overthrow it like throwing over a biscuit. A lot of bitches think he's overly chauvinistic. Let go his dick if that's the case. Rats with a waist, there's more cats to chase. Dogs, he got it like new powers. Woke up broke, spit the shit in a few hours. Sheesh, been unleashed since the Glee Club. Have your fans saying, please make me a dub. Well, since you asked kindly, where you been behind the mask, you can't find me. You're blind, in the wine zone. Leave your mind blown when he shine with the 90s on rhinestone. Cowboy.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So my name is Cymarshall. Thank you for joining me again for episode 20, the interview of the Cymarshall Law Show. This is the first full week of the year, and I want to go ahead and call this show the interview because my morning thought is that every day we have an interview, and the interview is with life, and that's in every interaction we have. Everything is a relationship. You have a relationship with yourself. You have a relationship with your coworkers, your friends. You have a relationship with everything. You have a relationship with food. You have a relationship with your car, a relationship with your clothes. And I feel like everything you do is an interview to see where your next level will be. And I say that to say, I feel like the things you do every day will bring you to your next stage in life. So when we talk to people, we never know where that may lead us. And I feel like today I'm gonna have an interview. I feel like yesterday I had an interview. And depending on how I did with that interview, I feel like this show is an interview right now. It's like you never know what door is gonna open because of what you do today. Think about that. So I want to start my morning thank yous, and we'll go back into that in a minute. Universal gods, I'd like to thank you for allowing me to wake up this morning. I'd like to thank you for all the love and positive energy in my heart. I'd like to thank you for the health of our listeners, the health of myself, the health of the planet, the health of the universe. I'd like to thank you for mental creativity, emotional stability. I'd like to thank you for my spiritual awareness. I'd like to thank you for the global spiritual awakening. I'd like to thank you for my inner peace, my inner happiness. I'd like to thank you for good fortune and blessings. I'd like to thank you for everyone who's decided to listen today, having a blessed, wonderful day. I'd like everyone to look inside of their hearts today and decide who they want to be. God, I'd like to thank you for guiding us. I'd like to thank you for everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and all the obstacles that bring us through and make us much stronger. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So yeah, man, I was talking about a few things this morning. I started the show off with playing a couple of my favorite MF Doom joints, and I'm sure all of y'all must have heard by now. And you know, I don't want to assume everyone listening to the show knows who MF Doom is. MF Doom was a great lyricist who recently passed away. We all got the news December 31st. And it was like, well, damn, 2020, you couldn't just let us slide on out without taking another one of our greats. But that was the year. I had the fortune of meeting MF Doom a few times in my lifetime. I was really young at the time. I wasn't, talking much. I was more paying attention. I seen him perform a few times at SOBs. At one point, my brother and him were on the same label, Subverse Music, and I got to know him a bit like that. And when my brother had moved to Atlanta with the label back in the day, I think it was like in the year 2000 or 99, something like that. Um, he was able to spend a lot of time with Doom because he lived in Atlanta as well, and apparently they must have gotten into some conversation, and Doom let my brother know the best way to make music is with your brother, because I don't know if you knew. I'm sure you know. I'm talking to the listeners that might not know, but Doom had a brother that passed away early on in his career because they had a group together called KMD, and then when his brother passed away, that's when Doom, his name used to be Zev Love X, created the alias MF Doom, and then that's the lyricist we know today. But yeah, the brother started out making joints with his brother, and I suppose him and my brother, Skit Slam Black Belt Poems, got into a conversation, and when my brother moved back to New Jersey, I was just kind of starting out becoming an MC, and I suppose my brother saw something in me because I clearly wasn't as good as him or anywhere near, but I suppose my brother felt a vibe or energy coming from me, which we can also talk about as well too, the vibe and energy of lyricists. So I just want to say a quick rest in peace to MF Doom. Let's have a moment of silence for Doom. Daniel Dumoulin. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I was saying, the interview. We have a relationship with everything, and that could be with the food you eat and the things you put in your body, and it could be the television shows you watch, because everything you do has an effect on you whether you see it or not. So it's like you could get into an argument today, you could give a kind word today, you could ingest something in your body today, and today you might not see the effects of it. However, everything you do changes the future. Literally everything you do changes the future, and I think that is a big reason why people get into a lot of trouble in their lives, because they think because something in the moment doesn't actually realize whether that's good or bad, they think they might have gotten away with it. But yo, the universe sees everything. You do not get away with a thing. And I feel like every day we're opening doors for the next part of our life, whether that's us stepping down or stepping up. And I personally would like to do good on all of my interviews, but I know every day I'm not the best of myself. But what we can do is learn from every interview. It's like when you're going for a job and you might not get the first initial job. What did you learn from that interview? And if you didn't learn anything from that interview, on your next interview, the same exact thing may happen. And that's the same thing with life. Like every day you have an interview with life. And if you don't see the things that life is trying to teach you in the moment, tomorrow you're going to be in the same stage. Like I had a very, very busy week, but all weekend I was thinking, every time I wanted to sit down, I kept thinking, but this is an interview. Whether I see the interviewer or not, this is an interview. So every time I wanted to sit down and watch Sopranos, because I started watching Sopranos. Don't judge me, I had never seen Sopranos. Every time I wanted to sit down, I got up and did something else. And I just kept thinking, I know I'm building towards the future. And in the moment, you always just want to like sit down. And it's so easy to sit down and not follow what's inside of your heart because you're tired. I mean, this was the first week of the year, and I don't know about y'all, but I've been kind of, I don't want to say partying, but I've been partying for like a week and a half because yo, we had a long ass year. So if y'all seen, I was here on Christmas Day. I know a lot of people were like, "Yo, Sai, you gonna do the show on Christmas Day?" I was here on Christmas Day. I don't know, but I was giving the best of myself because I realized that there might be someone somewhere who actually was looking forward to Cymarshall Law, and they might not even celebrate Christmas. And I feel like every day I need to be here for y'all, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. However, on New Year's Day, I wasn't here, but I made up for it. On Saturday, I did a full show, impromptu show. I came on live, I went on Instagram Live, I went on Facebook Live, I went on YouTube Live. And I performed for about 45 minutes. I was right here, I moved everything out, and I started giving y'all the best of myself. And the reason I did that is because, to be transparent, a long time ago, I read a Russell Simmons book. I've read about 2 or 3 of his books, and in his book, he said, if you're a writer or a chef or whatever you have this passion or dream to be, and life is kind of like taking its toll on you and you're not able to do the things that you want to do every day, it could be writing or being a chef, are you actually a writer or chef? What he meant by that is that what I was saying to you earlier, that every day is an interview. So if you're not doing the things that you want to do, don't expect the things that you want to be done to happen. So if you're a chef, I imagine you should probably be chefing something up today. If you're a writer, what did you write today? Because whether you see it or not, every day is an interview and the universe watches everything. So in order for you to get where you need to go, I feel like you need to be giving the best of yourself every day. And I feel like I performed this weekend because I wanted to send a sign to the universe that nothing will stop me from doing what I want to do. And every day, obstacles will come in your path. We had a whole year of obstacles. Nobody has really been performing. So I hadn't been performing. And then I started thinking to myself, it's just an obstacle. Why am I not performing? Not only do I have a whole audience, I have a whole space. The whole internet is my audience. So whether I might go to a show, right, and I might perform for anywhere from 100 to 1,000 to 2,000 to 20,000 people. And everything got locked down, so nobody's performing. However, where there's a problem, there's always an opportunity. And I have y'all, and whoever's tuning in, I have the whole planet. I have 8 billion people who can be viewers. And if I'm sitting here complaining about the things I can't do, then I'm not paying attention to the things I can do, which is be right here performing. And I feel like life is about what you do when nobody's watching. It's more about what you do when no one's watching than what you do when people are watching, because I feel like a lot of people put on shows when they feel like they have eyes on them, but that's kind of fake to me. And to each his own. However, I just feel like the greatest people are made when nobody's watching. It's like, I don't know who was the first one to say that. I think it was Jay-Z. You wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym, and a lot of the times you're in the gym and you're by yourself. And you want to give up right then. However, you're on an interview and you might not think no one's watching, but the universal eye is always on you. The universal eye is always on you. So you better show up and show out every single day, because you're always on an interview. Someone is always watching. Don't think nobody's not watching, Don't think no matter how many views or likes or clicks you getting, trust and believe, if you're doing something that is dope or great, or you're pouring it from your heart, people are watching. People are watching. Not only are people watching, people are watching you so you can give them permission to do the same things as you're doing. And when I say the same things you're doing, all I mean is that you're just giving the best of yourself. And a lot of times it's not easy for people to step up and follow their dreams, because life be whooping that ass. But even when life is whooping that ass, you have to get up and show out. Because if you don't, guess who's going to do it? Me. Him, her, him. And at the end of the day, we gonna be the ones getting the job. Every day is an interview with the Most High. Every day is an interview with life. It's just, what position are you gonna get? Are you gonna get the CEO? Are you gonna get the administrative assistant? Are you gonna get the janitor? You know what I'm saying? Who are you? Who are you? And in your interview, it's kind of hard to BS somebody in an interview, right? I don't know if you've ever been in an interview and not being truthful about what was on your resume or who you were. When you get in an interview, right, and you're with somebody that actually knows what they're talking about, they know the ins and outs of everything, you're not getting away with anything. And I feel like God is that interviewer that knows all. So you couldn't bullshit people when you're in front of the cameras and the lights are on, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not that same person when the cameras are off and the lights are off, in the end, we all see. At some point, we're all gonna get to see the movie credits roll down. And I feel like a lot of times we're performing, acting like those movie credits aren't gonna roll down. But yo, we're all gonna see who did what exactly and when, you know? So yeah, man, I wanna continue getting into another joint and we gonna get back to it. But yeah, this is the Cymarshall Law Show, episode 20. And I appreciate y'all rocking out with me every day. You know, we still here. We've gotten to episode 20, and I feel like we're gonna keep being hungry. We're gonna keep having that integrity, you know. So this joint is Cymarshall Law, Mudblood, Integrity off the Sui Generous album. Let's go.
I'm not believing what you're telling me. It's like being genuine is a rarity. I see you have a secret identity, and incredibly, a lot of people lack integrity. Some days you like a whole other entity. It's like switching up is your specialty. I'm not a sheriff or a deputy, but unnecessarily people lacking integrity. What is integrity? When words match your energy, and when I don't have to think twice about what you telling me, cause when you tell the truth, you don't have to have a good memory. It's elementary that I always keep it a century. Said that this is your year, you back settling. Said you was fine, checked it out, you backpedaling. Cats never win when they fail to act genuine. Some need the truth serum, but they lack medicine. I didn't read your whole story, but I knew the book. Filters on everything to cover how you truly look. The truth is not seen in some reflections, and all I'm seeing is Botox and butt injections. I can't help what you decide to show, but fortunately, nobody can disguise the soul. You value material things that are fictional is critical. You know the realest things are never visible. I'm not believing what you're telling me.